Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gerdat14 tries to play Spyro the Dragon 1 with guests.
Woot!
My name is Verners.
And this is Blankheim.
And I am Gerdat14. We're jumping right in, because I hate this fucking level. Welcome to Haunted Towers, my least favorite level in the entire game.
Apparently it's Spyro porn now.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking to myself, is this cannibalism?
I would assume so.
Alright, so, the gimmick for Haunted Towers, these guys. These are magically enchanted suits of armor. You cannot kill them. Do not attempt to do so without a power-up.
Oh, yeah.
But what, you may ask, is this particular power-up? Well, a fairy's kiss. Now, if you recall, this is not the first time that we've actually seen the Fairy's Kiss power-up. We actually encountered this earlier in the Magic Crafters world when we were doing what was it? Was it Alpine? No, it wasn't Alpine. It was High Caves.
Yeah, it was High Caves.
Where we needed to, use the super fire to kill 2 of the damn bugs, and only 2 of them. However, this entire level is built around this damn power, and it will become annoying very quickly. As you'll notice, you only get about 10 to 15 seconds of the power before it fades away, and that is really one of the big issues with this level. This damn power up does not last nearly as long as you want it to.
That's what makes the level longer.
It's not what makes the level longer per se.
Yay! We've got a fun level to do.
Well, yes, actually we do. Speaking of fun levels, Mr. Verners, how is the project with invaders going?
You know, I've just got to figure out how to get that shit windowed and we're good to go.
Sweet!
Unless I invest in a video camera.
I would not recommend that particular
really
form of recording.
Because the good cameras nowadays is like the GoPro, and that's like $200.
It's not just that real cameras are actually expensive. It's also that pointing a camera at your screen has the video quality turn out to be very flary and mostly like shit.
Well, yes, we know this. The problem is there's no way to window the game.
So far, not figured out, and it seems like there isn't.
Which means in the meantime, I'm probably going to be doing Starcraft LPs.
Really? You're going to LP Starcraft instead?
Sounds interesting to me.
It does, actually. Especially since there's an actual story mode for Starcraft that I'm not entirely sure if Jonah's ever legitimately finished.
Actually,
I've legitimately finished it without cheating.
I've never been able to do that. Also, Verners, have we actually found out who the hell Jonah is yet?
I don't know who this weird guy is. He tends to just randomly show up seemingly randomly in the middle of random conversations randomly, and then randomly disappear at random points during the random conversations we're randomly having randomly.
Sounds about right.
Now, for those of you that want to count how many times Verners bothered to say random in there, please don't.
Because it was 0. They all had random lead.
Ugh. Okay, we got one of the most difficult topazes in the game to get. That one, in a dead run, that's actually not that bad to do. But this power up definitely needed to last about 5 seconds longer. It would have saved a lot of hassle for this level.
Yes, it would.
Hassle McFassel.
You're out of the way.
Alright, we're doing well so far. I think we've gotten everything that we can. Oh, this ramp. We'll be back to this ramp, though. Oh, yes, we will.
Window.
Okay, for the main reason why I hate this level is not because of the stupid power-up that doesn't last long enough, although that is a significant factor. The main reason I hate this level is this is the level that stuck me up for a full decade. For an entire damn decade, I was unable to 100% Spyro the Dragon 1 because of this level, and I will be showing off what that is, in a moment or two.
going down that ramp to open those doors isn't that hard, but...
True, but thankfully you don't need to go down the ramp to open the doors from here. Ta-da! A fairy.
Because there's another fairy.
Alright. Open that door. Kill this guy. Loot the treasures.
So beat the treasure chests up.
Yes.
Open the other door after getting another kiss.
Yes. You will be backtracking a lot.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
And you got hit.
Yes. Expect that to happen a few times to me, actually.
Hmm.
Whew, made it. Alright, we're over 300 treasures, so we have over 60% of the treasure now, which is awesome.
Yes.
And, yeah, we're only missing one dragon.
You're trying to 100% this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every map.
Okay.
Well,
now, you know that area that we were just in? Yeah, this place. We're coming back into here. Oh, and, this ramp right here, totally useless. Do not use this ramp when you do what I'm about to show off. This, my friends, is why I hate this level. Welcome to the hardest supercharged puzzle in the game. Now, Daniel, did you ever 100% Spyro the Dragon 1?
Probably not, but I do remember at least going through all the worlds.
Damn it. Well, then you have probably never seen anyone successfully do this damn thing. I was hoping to get it on the first try, but I forgot it's the second door.
I might have done it myself, but actually 100% in the game is something I don't remember doing, but...
Fuck you, Insomniac!
Did you do
Seriously,
it?
that is the hardest supercharged puzzle in the game because it's so goddamn cryptic. You think you're supposed to use that ramp that's over there in order to get to this spot. No. And this is the guy that tells you something cool.
He's like, you have spent too much time playing this game. Go get a life.
That's pretty much what he says. He says, you have mastered the art of the supercharge. Fuck you. Okay, also, this part is the most trolly part of this level. Do not, I repeat, do not stop for any damn thing. If you stop, you will lose.
Dude, stop! What
Yep,
was that?
there he goes. I have to restart now.
Too much stuff. Well, not necessarily too much, but that is a
I
quite
do have to backtrack
difficult spot.
the entire way out. I'm not sure if I have to backtrack all the way out to over here or not. But there is a reason why I have to do this. I have to naturally reset this puzzle. This is the only puzzle, and this is one of the very few puzzles in the entire game, and it comes with a reset button. Problem is, I am not good at this puzzle at all. This puzzle always takes me multiple attempts.
Doesn't necessarily look hard to me.
Yeah, and then I screw it up again.
Too many headbutts.
Hey. I'm tempted to put in a failure reel, but then again, I've only failed twice so far, so...
Yes.
Okay, third time's the charm.
Charmin.
Got it! Alright. Now, the reward for that puzzle. Well, there's this bit of treasure, and if you'll notice, this fairy has a different model than any of the other fairies.
Yep.
And the animation lasts a bit longer. We now have a permanent flame breath for the rest of the time that we're in this level.
Which is epically awesome.
Yes, it's epically awesome, but the problem is we don't get to keep it for the rest of the game. We get it for this level, pretty much for this segment, and then it goes away, never to be seen again. This is the last time we'll get the Super Breath power-up, too.
And that's where they put that into Ripto's Rage. You can get that at the end of the game too, but you have to collect the
You have to get 100%, and then
yeah.
after getting 100%, you have to beat Carnival Land.
That's easy.
Yeah, Carnival Land's a piece of cake.
I've already done that many times.
As if I. Anyway, with that, we're almost done. We've gotten all the dragons, we're missing about 50 treasure, and I even know where the hell we're going.
Bakery Land is a piece of cake too.
Well, it might not be a piece of cake, but rather a conglomeration of all different forms of pastries, Mr. Verners.
Oh, fun.
Let's see there. And this should be another 10. Yep. And boom! We have 100% of the game in pretty much the fastest time I've ever fucking done that. 11 minutes. Wow.
Congrats.
Okay. With that, we're moving on to the next world. We will not be finishing the game in this part. Spoiler warning. Because no, I'm gonna save at the very least the ending credits for the next part.
Yep.
That is true.
Floating away, yay, yay, floating away. Oh, damn it. Oh well. And oh, we already got 38. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and up here is where the balloonist is. Now, Osmos the balloonist will let you go to the last world, assuming that you have 6,000 treasure.
Which you have obviously more than that.
Oh yes, I have 10,500 treasure right now. And we are going into Nasty's world. You know, the guy that showed up in this first cutscene and we've never heard from again? Yeah, Nasty Nork.
Oh yes.
Alright,
this world, how I hate it.
now, there is, in fact, a particular gimmick for the entirety of this world. All of the dragons that we are going to be rescuing for the remainder of the game are dragons that we have already rescued. Spyro makes a point of this in the first dragon that we, released, as shown here.
Boom. Yep.
Yes, Spyro, you did. You already freed him. Another thing that kind of irks me about Nasty's world. For one, you cannot complete the game without 51 dragons because unless you collect Deblin, Twilight Harbor, which is in here, if I can actually, I can technically see it, will not open unless you rescue Delbin the second time. So we're going into North Cove.
And here comes the hard levels.
I don't think North Cove is actually all that difficult. I do like traveling through it.
Just Nasty Nork's world.
Nasty Nork's world is technically the hardest world in the game, but it only has 4 levels. Only 3 if you didn't 100% everything.
Right.
And the last level is spoiler warning, so. Okay, the gimmick for North Cove. As you'll notice, pretty much all of the there are a bunch of these steel crates, steel barrels that we can actually interact with by ramming them. This is very important, as it is not you need to know how and when to do this appropriately in order to collect all of the treasure in this area. Also, you can use them as basically as explosive projectiles against these larger enemies. In this sense, North Cove is actually the easiest level of this world, simply because even though the difficulty spike is definitely here, it's overshadowed by the fact that you have a way of pretty much always being out of range of your opponents.
Very true. Except for right there.
North Cove also, because it's incredibly square, also has problems with camera control. Whoop, damn it. Those TNTs, if you are close enough to them, will hurt you when they explode. You know, because explosives hurt.
Yeah, I never really had camera problems.
I have a few camera problems here and there. Just, you know, when I'm right in the middle of a corner. Latif! He was from Wizard's Peak.
Yes, he was.
Oh, and Delbin was... I think Delbin was Peacekeepers, at least from his body. But if not, he would have been...
That might have been Peacekeepers.
I'm not sure if it was Peacekeepers, though. If it wasn't Peacekeepers, then he was the guy outside the waterfall in Artisans.
Actually, it might have been Artisans.
I want to say it was Artisans, but I'm not sure.
Whoa!
So, Kime, how are you today?
Pretty good.
And Trolley Move?
I've slept off and on today. Been up since like 7:30 this morning.
Alright, the chain reaction thing. If you detonate a steel barrel by knocking another steel barrel into it, a chain reaction will be the result, and yeah, it will pretty much cause a chain of explosions.
Indeed.
Verners, I noticed that you're not saying anything. Care to comment?
Hi.
Well, it's a comment at least.
Well, apparently my sister got a second interview into Myers, because apparently Myers has a 3-interview
Yes, a triple interview selection process.
So right now, she's got her second interview scheduled for Friday. So I think that goes well, so she can get the third one, and hopefully that one goes well, so she can actually get the job.
Right. And then there will be slightly more income.
Yeah. My dad just got a new job too. He now makes carbon fiber stuff for Vipers and Corvettes.
Ooh. So he is one of the integral guys that we know nothing about, but is very important.
And I sell carpet.
Yeah. Let's see him, right?
And I'm Tom Tucker.
Today with this afternoon's news.
And I'm Tom Tucker.
What's the weather like? Gonna be like, it's gonna rain!
Everybody looks out here! Space weather!
I hit myself with the explosion again. Damn. If you'll notice, North Cove is pretty much shaped like a circle, but you shouldn't really notice it until the tail end, when this area is literally, in fact, a freaking circle.
Yep.
I love doing that.
Well, it's the easiest way to do it. I got me and Verners bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards last night again.
Sweet. What'd you guys land?
2 elemental dragons.
Awesome.
And I bought one pack and ended up getting the Harpies Pet Phantasmal Dragon.
Yes. I think Phantasmal isn't nearly as cool as Mirage Dragon was, but oh well.
I'm happy that I just got a Harpies Pet Dragon because, well, the old one was epically awesome and kind of hard to find, so...
That's because I think it had a very limited release, and by that I mean it was a video game promo. Was it Roses? It was either Roses or Forbidden Memories.
I think it was Roses.
I want to say it was Roses too, but I'm not sure. Because I'm pretty sure Forbidden Memories was Metal Zoa, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Awesome. Wait, did we get... Yep. And with that, we have actually finished North Cove. I apologize for the lack of commentary, but...
Woo!
Yeah, I can't really say much else about this level other than it's circle, and it's a bit harder than it probably should have been in development.
True.
Now, the gimmick for this area, you cannot use the exit level trick. Because if you attempt to do so, the next level will not open for you. You have to actually go into the exit level portal at the end of the stage. Else, this door does not open. But, yeah, with that, we are in fact done for the day. So, next time, we will be going into Twilight Harbor, my most difficult level of the game level.
Size.
And, probably not fighting Nasty, because Twilight takes me fucking forever to get through. Any closing thoughts, guys?
See ya. Have a good day. Or
Space weather!
night, morning.